What's going on, Libra? Peace and light, peace and love. I'm Shikesha Divine, and I am bringing a divine oracle message for the month of February. I want to thank all of my guides, my ancestors, the angels, for assisting me in delivering this message. Most specifically, the Archangel Michael for protecting me from distraction and confusions, and the Archangel Gabriel for helping me deliver a clear and intuitive channel. So we're going to talk about this energy for the month of February that spirit sees for you. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. The King of Wands is what came up first and foremost, right? See, when the King of Wands comes up, this is all about that protective energy, right? This is also that energy of being innovative. This is also that inspirational energy, being magnetic, being intense, right? This is that full force masculine energy, right? This is that energy that really shows up in a big and powerful way. And if it's not used correctly, it turns into a selfish, impulsive energy. It's forceful. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy when cats break promises and don't come through and do the things that they say they're going to do and everything. But the goddess Sekhmet is coming through. And when the goddess Sekhmet is coming through, she's letting you know that there's going to be some challenges and obstacles that's coming on out here in these streets that you need to be aware of. But she wants you to know that you can push right on through there. See, because when this goddess shows up, she coming in here and she talking about survival. She talking about you being strong. And she talking about you really getting your energy in alignment so that you can push through the challenges that's faced before you. When you step into this energy, it's not always going to be well received. You go face some resistance, right? But when the goddess Sekhmet comes through, she's letting you know spirit got your back and you got to push on through these obstacles and challenges. That ain't your problem. No, where your issue is, where your challenge is going to be at, is not really being connected to the star player within you. So when this body talk card comes through, Libra, it's all about you checking in with those inner vibes, right? Because this is how you know how to heal yourself. And this is where you end up being able to really grow, to really expand, right? But you got to be in tune with yourself, right? You got to know what's going on within you so that you can be able to greater discern the things that's going around with you. But if you ain't doing that, you liable to fall for anything and you end up with more obstacles and challenges that you need because you ain't out here paying attention in these streets, Libra. And we know that ain't the direction you trying to go, right? But what spirit is really recommending that you do is go ahead and get yourself some quiet time. See, when this crown chakra card comes up, this is all about you really getting into a higher level of thinking, right? Really adjusting, getting that spirit man right through meditation, through prayer, through any type of movement so that you can allow spirit to speak to you, to inspire you. That's going to help you to be able to navigate all of the vicissitudes that's going on out here in these streets. The process needs to change. The routines need to change or be adjusted so that you can really navigate yourself and move yourself into a higher state of consciousness. Because when you do that, that's when great changes happens. And so the God Tahuti comes through. He comes through to let you know that you got to really start being observant. You got to really start studying your surroundings, the folks that's around you. And when he's coming through, he's letting you know that you got to really start being able to adjust your perception so that you can really get the true keys that's out here that's going to really help you to move forward in a most impactful way so that you can show up on the right side of this King of Wands energy. No doubt about it. So let's talk about these relationships that you got that's going on for the month of February. And where's the energy kind of gravitating towards? And what are some things you might need to pay attention to? Spirit comes through with the chemistry card. And when this card comes through, it's letting you know that there's a strong magnetic connection. And you can't even be surprised. First of all, you a Libra. Number one, duh. Who doesn't love the Libra, right? But this whole energy right here, this King of Wands, now just imagine, picture a Libra showing up in this magnetic, intense energy, all up in a power in these streets out here. Oh, it's going on. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. So you got to make sure that you are connected to your star player out here in these streets. Because when you start to step into this energy, you go start seeing some challenges. But if you ain't out here paying attention, more of these challenges coming up. Now, hit up. The goddess Sekhmet said, don't you worry about that. You push through it. She got your back, right? But you can avoid a lot of that, right? You can absolutely avoid all of that. Because see, when your chemistry, when your vibration is so magnetic, when you start to really step into your power, when you really start to know who you are, that makes you so much more attractive to people out here in this world. And you start to attract not only healed people, but sick people as well. So you got to be wary of that. But when you in tune with your star player and you start vibrating a whole lot higher, you start to attract more higher vibrational experiences, Libra. So then you ain't got to worry about that. And all of that negativity that comes through those obstacles and challenges, they fall by the wayside. It doesn't mean that your challenges go away, but they ain't so much as a challenge. You slide through them just as slick as you know, right? So you ain't got to worry about that at the end of the day. So let's talk about that energy that's going to help you to move more towards that purpose that you came for, that work that you came in here to do. The card that comes up is the healer card. See, when spirit wants you to know that you got this spiritual gift of healing other people and a desire to share it in the world, oh, this is absolutely going to make you magnetic. And this is why this card came up right here. Because when you start stepping into your power, when you start really showing up and showing out in a great big way, it's going to make you so attractive because you're a healer. And this is probably why you go face these challenges, Libra, because when you a healer and you completely in your power and you magnetic, sometimes you start attracting folks that's not healed. But when you vibrate higher, you're more likely to start vibrating high. When you vibrate higher, that discernment kicks in. And so you start seeing all of the red flags and you start making detours and you start moving more towards directions and connections that's more compatible to your vibration. Your vibration will be matched. It is important that you recognize the significance of vibration out here, Libra, because this is going to help you in being successful during the month of February. Let's talk about your spirit animal that's going to assist you during the month of February, that's going to help you to navigate any potential challenges, any potential obstacles that may come before you during the month of February. We got the starfish spirit. When this starfish spirit comes through, it's letting you know that you got to be open to infinite possibilities, right? That means anything will happen. What needs to happen? What needs to change? How do you need to go about doing things? You got to use your wisdom, and you got to be a type of cat to do what you say and say what you mean and mean what you say and do what you say you go do, because this is all about that integrity piece, right? When you start stepping into that whole particular energy, right, you open up to infinite possibilities, and you need to know the spirit got your back regardless of how that happens. But you got to be open and in a space to be able to receive that, Libra. I know you are. You definitely ready for it because you got that magnetism that's working for you. Things is looking real good for you, Libra. I'm here to tell you, you got that chemistry going on. All this gonna be a strong magnetic attraction for the Libra for the month of February. Oh yeah, peace and light, peace and love. You a healer out here in these streets, Libra. I love you. Peace.